Hey guys, the most recent patch that we are testing on the PTS is now live, and it is update 18 to the Xbox version of PUBG. Now, I already had a video going over everything that's included on this patch on my PTS video, so I'll link that in the description, and I'll also put a little annotation in the top right portion of the screen right now. So if you guys want to know every little detail about this patch, definitely go check out that video because it basically includes all the same information. But in this one, I'm just going to go over it generally so you don't have to hear me going through every single thing again. But let's go ahead and take a look at the patch notes and see what they say. So it starts off by saying, thanks to our community's help in testing out our latest PTS patch, we are ready to push the update to our live servers. We will be updating the live servers to game preview update number 18. Now like I said, this should be live right now, so you guys should see an update to the normal version of PUBG. The things that they added gameplay wise, a couple of the big ones here, they added limb penetration, so in case you're unfamiliar with that, basically if a forearm is in the way of a major part of the body, say the head or the chest, the bullet will penetrate through the forearm, and that player will receive the damage taken from the body part behind the forearm instead of just the forearm damage. That way if you have a headshot lined up and you shoot through somebody's forearm, it should still hit their head and you should still get that full amount of damage. They also did some things with the weapon attachments, making it a little bit easier. They did some things with the inventory system. If you're trying to hold X to take off all the attachments on the weapon that you currently have, if you don't have inventory space, those will now fall to the ground and you'll be able to then pick them up and attach them to the new weapon that you've picked up. And they just cleaned up some of the inventory system, but like I said, I don't want to go into such grave detail, so if you want to check out everything there is, go ahead and watch the previous video that I made, or take a look at the patch notes for yourself. One thing that I like about this patch, it's a small thing, but it definitely makes a difference. If you are playing squads or duos and you've been killed, now you can actually pull up the map and put markers on the map. So before you can never do that, but now with this patch we'll be able to actually help out our teammates and pinpoint locations on the map for them to go to while we're spectating. So that's a really cool feature that they added. Another really big thing that they added with this patch is dynamic weather. Now if you guys haven't experienced this on the PTS, it's really cool. And I'm going to show some gameplay here both of Miramar and Erangel. Each map has kind of different variants of weather. Erangel I noticed was much more heavy rain and it had some lightning and thunder. Where Miramar was just a little bit of a light rain and then there was some fog. Both maps have the fog, but Erangel definitely seemed to have the worst of the weather, which I thought was really cool. Now the way that it works, if you have an overcast game, so as soon as you drop into the lobby, you look around and it's all clouds, you then have a chance for some dynamic weather during the match. From what I've found, if you stay alive long enough, you will experience some rain, you will experience some fog, if you do have that overcast condition from the very start. But if there's any sun at all, then you won't be seeing rain or fog during the match. It's not dynamic in the fact that at any time it can happen. It's only when you get those cloudy skies in the very beginning. They've also made a couple changes to the map on Erangel, and they've improved some spaces on Miramar as well, lowering the terrain to make it easier to drive. Now a bunch of performance improvements were also included with this patch. They improved the smoke and flame optimization, they optimized level streaming, they improved the server performance by tweaking some things here and there, as well as some other things, but anytime they increase the performance of the game and optimize some things, it's just going to make the game better and better and easier to play. And there's also a long list of bugs that they fixed. I'll mention just a couple here. One big one for a lot of people, the settings will now be stored in online storage, so your settings will be saved even if there's a new patch. So after this patch, now keep in mind, after this patch, your settings will be stored in an online location so that every patch after this, you shouldn't have to reset your settings, because I know that that's happened to quite a few of you. It's even happened to me a couple times, because a lot of times I don't remember what my settings were, and if I had a good set of them, it would really be a bummer to lose those because I don't remember what the heck I picked or anything like that. And one other bug I'll point out, they fixed an issue where reticle settings would be reset when the weapon was dropped and picked up again. But like I said, if you want to find out the complete list of bugs, I have a link to the patch notes in the description, or you can watch my previous video. They wrap it up by saying, we appreciate everyone's feedback and bug reports during the testing phase. We were able to fix some major bugs because of the community, and we hope everyone enjoys the new update. As always, please continue to leave us your thoughts on our channels as we focus on performance and optimization. We are proud to be building our game alongside our players, and we thank you for your patience and support in developing the game. Now, in case you guys didn't know, there was a huge bug on the PTS when we first got it, to where when you had Type B or even Type A at times, if you aimed on your sights and then stopped aiming down your sights, you would then be in a really low sensitivity, probably like I think I said in a previous video, -50 sensitivity. It felt like you would turn super slow, and in order to correct it, you had to hit LB. But that was then hotfixed on the PTS, and it was long gone. It never happened again for me, and I don't think anyone else had that issue as well. So hopefully that doesn't make its way to the live servers. It shouldn't. We should just get the latest version of the PTS that we were all playing. The only thing that I noticed on the PTS that I still had an issue with, on Miramar with the cloudy conditions or the sunset conditions, it was really dark in the buildings. It was hard to see people in there, and it was hard to see loot. And then at times I noticed some really weird frame drops, either when I was in smoke or if I was just grouped up with my squad. Every once in a while I'd get a really big frame drop. So hopefully that's just something that's ironed out eventually. I know they mentioned that some streaming level processing and some optimizations are even going to be improved more than what we saw in the PTS. So hopefully that is just some one-off thing that I saw. But yeah, go ahead and download that patch and check out all the new things that are included. If you didn't get a chance to play the PTS, I definitely recommend that you at least get in some matches, try to get that dynamic weather because it's pretty fun to play. It just gives the game a little bit more flavor, it makes it a little bit more unique. And one tip that I have, if you really want to get in the weather matches, there's only about a 15% chance that you're going to get those cloudy conditions right at the start apparently. So once you're in the lobby, if you don't see those cloudy skies, just go ahead and exit the map and then re-queue up for another game and keep doing that until you get that dynamic weather, until you see those cloudy skies ahead. And my advice to you would be just to find a safe drop, a safe location that you can survive. That way if you really want to experience that weather, you're not going to die right away and then have to redo all that over again. One quick thing, I did open an official Discord for my channel, and I have that linked in the description, so if you guys want to join, feel free. You can talk about PUBG, talk about Vigor, just talk about anything in general, and you can hopefully find some teammates there as well. I know a lot of times I can't play with you guys unless I'm streaming, but we do have a lot of like-minded individuals here that only want to play the game and play it the best that they can, and you won't find the scummy teammates that kill you or anything like that. So if you guys want to go to the Find Teammates page on my Discord and try and duo or squad with some people, get some of the Boris comrades together and go win some chicken dinners, it'll probably be a good time because a lot of you guys are really good players. Remember to like the video if you found it useful, and hit subscribe to stay up to date on everything PUBG Xbox. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the patch. I know that you probably will. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.